Welcome everybody to Forza Horizon 4, and yeah, today we're going to be doing another showcase remix. This time it's the Assault on the Control Room, which was a Halo-inspired themed showcase event, and then we'll also be doing a seasonal championship after it, as we get a new exclusive car if we win it. So yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what they do with this showcase, because obviously with the previous one we were forced to drive a Ford Anglia that had been upgraded to kind of replicate the Harry Potter scene in Chamber of Secrets. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they do with this one. So yeah, let's take a look. So yeah, no idea what they're gonna do, because obviously the Warthog is, you know, the Warthog. You can't really change it all that much. Whereas obviously a standard Ford Anglia would never be able to outrun a train. So yeah, what we're gonna do was a pretty fun showcase, this one anyway, even in its own right. So what's gonna be different about it? Well, we're in the snow for starters. Let's find out. Can't see anything at the moment.
This is Kilo Actual. Cortana, do you read me? I heard you need a pickup?
Cortana to Kilo Actual. Perfect timing. We're all done here and ready for dust-off.
Whoa! A boarding pickup! Sorry, Cortana. I gotta shake these bogies.
Affirmative, Kilo Actual. I'll scan for a new LZ. Chief, gun it. Get us out of here.
Cortana, what is this place?
I don't know. Looks like a fortification of some kind, but it hasn't been used in centuries.
Is that a Spartan? We're gonna make it home after all.
Okay, new LZ found. We don't have long. This ring is gonna go nuclear in 3 minutes.
Barriers
and
everywhere.
We do not want to be here when it does. Marines, I've added coordinates to your nav. Be there for evac in 3 minutes. Hey, keep your head down. There's 2 of us in here now.
Roger that, Cortana. Hoorah!
Look at these ancient dwellings. It almost looks like something lives here.
Just go straight up here. We've got a better chance of avoiding those banshees off-road.
Still makes me laugh though, this showcase, even if there isn't much different to it. Sure, it's winter now, but outside of that. Whee!
Banshees inbound! Try and lose them through those trees!
I mean, it might be a different route. I can't entirely remember the showcase outside of, doing this.
Alert! Banshees, fast and low.
Banshee! Save us, Chief!
This is Cortana to all air support units. I'm sending you coordinates for an LZ, requesting immediate evac. Repeat, all air support units to the LZ.
Cortana, I'm getting a green from 3, 4, make that 5 Pelicans. En route to the LZ. You and the Marines had better be there soon. Cortana, I can't follow you through there. I'll see you on the other side.
That's not the most reassuring choice of words. This cave is not a natural formation.
Woo! Echo!
This comms have gone quiet. Kilo Actual, do you read?
Whoa, Banshee flying through the
Kilo
tunnel there.
Actual. Whoa!
Don't think I ever managed that in the real Halo games.
Loud and clear, Cortana.
Good to see you again, pilot. I do not want to reach that LZ without you.
Hoorah!
Cortana to all units, the LZ is right ahead. We have 30 seconds before the ring superstructure begins to collapse.
Don't have long.
15 seconds, Chief. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Oh crap. Kind of understeered into a cliff face there. Not helpful when you're trying to escape.
3, 2, 1.
Here we are.
Pilot, this would be a very good time to leave.
See, I'm not sure how that was any different, but oh well. It's part of the whole seasonal thing anyway, Horizon playlist, so I've got to do it in one respect or another. And we do get a super wheel spin out of it. So hopefully we get some nice rewards out of that. But yeah, outside of it being winter, I'm not sure that was any different to the standard showcase. But yeah, it'd be interesting to see what they do with the other ones that are on this game. Hopefully we get some good money, or some good cars. Well, we get a nice car, I'm not sure if I have that or not, but only 5 grand and some rubbish shoes ain't all that helpful. Right, let's move on to the season championship, which is called Frozen Fun, as we get a we get a brand new an exclusive vehicle in the game. You can't buy it from the auto show or anything. So yeah, it's in the festival playlist. There it is. So yeah, it's that. So yeah, I'll see you when we get there. So yeah, it's a Sport Utility Championship, so yeah, we have some off-roaders to choose from. Some good ones, some bad. I think I'm going to mix up between each race, so we're not going to be in one or the other all the way. So yeah, first one I feel like the Alfa Romeo. It's one of my favourite SUVs on the game, and especially in terms of new ones. So yeah, we'll try this one out. I think there's 3 races to do. There was 4 in another championship that I did off recording. That was the slip-in sliding saloons, which was pretty fun, but yeah, we only got like a wheel spin or whatever for winning that. So yeah, we get a 1999 Lotus Elise for doing this. So yeah, hopefully we win so we can get that car, because it is a pretty good car. Yeah, up against some Maserati, Land Rovers, BMW, all the usual. Someone's put a ridiculous wing on the back of their Lamborghini Urus there. I like about this Alfa Romeo is the fact that it's really rather light compared to other SUVs, but it's still got, you know, more than 500 horsepower. Whereas I like to say a Jaguar F-Pace, which is also quite lightweight, doesn't have that kind of power. So, you know, it's got the best of both worlds. It's got plenty of power, but it's also still quite lightweight, which means it's easily one of the faster SUVs out there, while also handling really well as well. So it might not have much power as like a Porsche Cayenne Turbo or a Lamborghini Urus, but it's far more nimble and agile. Certainly far better handling than that Dodge Durango up front, which on Forza Motorsport game, I think it was 7, it's, yeah, it was a really not great handling vehicle. It is essentially just a lengthened Jeep Grand Cherokee, which in its own right is alright, but lengthening it and adding even more weight did not help its handling characteristics whatsoever. is actually an F-pace up front, so yeah, as you can see I am gaining on him with speed, so I do have more power. But he's pretty much just as good at handling. Come on. At least get first place in on this first race, so we get a nice 20 points. Oh, loads of oversteer there. Slightly overcooked it into that corner. And another thing this car does is show up that Maserati Levante really well, because this is also, you know, an Italian all-wheel drive V6 engine SUV, just like the Maserati is, but that Maserati is heavier, uglier, and slower because it has less power. So yeah, and you can see it's all the way down the bottom, 9th place, which is not great, especially when you're only beating a car with less power and 2 older vehicles that are diesel as well. But yeah, the Stelvio is, like I said, one of my favourites in terms of SUVs, and yeah, does a good job there. But nonetheless, let's move on to the next race after we do this wheel spin. Get something good. Come on. Pointless clothing once again. But nonetheless, let's get on to the next race. So yeah, for this race we're going to use the Bentley Bentayga, one of the ugliest vehicles on the game, but at least it does have plenty of power and torque from a really rather large engine. So yeah, hopefully the speed of this vehicle will help. One thing that amazes me is that such an ugly car like this is available in such an ugly colour as well. Brown really does not help a car that is already looking really rather bad. But yeah, first time I think I've driven this, so it's in this colour because I've got it via a wheel spin. See if it can do as well as the Alfa Romeo did. It's nowhere near as good in terms of handling, and has far more weight on it as well. It is nearly 100 horsepower more powerful and has way more torque. And the more gears you go through, the more the engine is able to get up to a stride. Yeah, you can tell the difference between handling between this and the Alfa. Moves all over the place a lot more, and is a lot less predictable. Also understeers a lot more as well. There's a much larger engine up front, which is obviously heavier, but the car itself is also heavier. So the balance isn't as bang on as the Alpha. But we still at least get first place, so yeah, not all that bad. Like I said, I am impressed by the amount of power that a Bentayga has, and the speed that it can do, and acceleration that it can do, considering the weight and everything. But yeah, the styling and the fact that it's a Bentley that's an off-roader is something that doesn't sit right with me. But first place is first place, so yeah, there we go. But yeah, let's move on to the next race. Now for this final race I've gone for a car that is somewhat of a happy medium between the Alfa Romeo and the Bentley, and it's a Land Rover Range Rover Sport SVR. Slightly lighter than the Bentley, though still a lot heavier than the Alfa, but it's more powerful than the Alfa in terms of torque and horsepower, and yeah, also better handling than the Bentley. So yeah, let's see what it can do. But yeah, again, this is easily one of my favourite SUVs. Simply because I think it looks really rather good. It's got a nice big V8 going for it. That's also supercharged, not turbocharged, like a lot of SUVs seem to be going for now. And even though it is heavy, it's able to manage its weight a lot better than the Bentley. And it also looks better than the Bentley as well. Doesn't understeer anywhere near as much as the Bentayga. And because I'm a big fan of V8s, it's usually got a bit of favouritism on my part over the Alfa Romeo's V6 and the Bentley's W12, so it's also that. Beat up by a Jeep there. Makes me laugh that with the Lamborghini Urus we both have the concept and the production vehicle in this game. Really see the point of having the concept in, considering it's a car you're never going to be able to get, and in some ways it's not as good as a full production vehicle, certainly in terms of power. The Lamborghini has slipped back. It's behind the Jeep now. Which has more power than me. I think it is the Trackhawk version. The only reason I didn't pick that is because I don't have the vehicle in a standard upgraded, non-upgraded format. Oop. Getting distracted by the race going on behind me. Lamborghini bumping into the Jeep there. Also got pretty good brakes on this for a £5,000 plus car. Usually with a vehicle of this size, no matter how good the brakes are, because there's so much momentum behind it with the weight and the speed that it's going, the brakes do tend to struggle, but with this they really are rather good. And just about get the win. Lamborghini's right on our tail with the Jeep not far behind, but that's a 3-for-3 win. And yeah, that means we get our Lamborghini, no, not Lamborghini, Lotus Elise from 1999. A car, like I said, you can't buy in the auto show, so yeah, it's pretty exclusive. There we go. I am enjoying these new festival playlists, offering up some nice rewards and yeah, some really rather enjoyable events. So yeah, we'll take a quick look at the Lotus, see what it's got going for it. I might do a review on it, I'm not sure. Depends how viewable it is in Forza Vista. But yeah, we'll take a quick look at it. I know it has because I just got it. You don't have to tell me. Come on. There it is. So yeah, 1.8 litre inline-4 engine, 190 horsepower, 140 pound-feet of torque, which I know isn't all that much, but when you consider it only weighs 1,477 pounds, that makes it really, really rather quick in terms of acceleration. So yeah, let's get in it. Let's have a quick drive in it. Obviously we're not in the best seasonal weather, considering this car doesn't even have a roof. Even if you put it on, or try to put a roof on, you wouldn't be able to do it because I don't think it ever came with one. Yeah, there we go. Stripped down, no nonsense sports car. Back when Lotus did such a thing. Nice sounding engine. Plenty of speed on the go and acceleration. And obviously when you get to a corner, handles like pretty much nothing else because it is a Lotus. And unlike the SUVs that we've just driven, far more light, far more less in terms of weight and far more nimble. Dart in and out of traffic like it's nobody's business. So yeah, there we go. That's going to be the end of it for this video. Just thought we'd do the showcase, see what that's all about, which unfortunately wasn't as different as I was hoping. But yeah, I did enjoy that seasonal championship, especially since now we got this Lotus. So yeah, highly recommend doing that seasonal championship. It's only 3 races, and at the end of the day, you do get a really rather nice car at the end of it, plus 25 grand I think it was. So yeah, go out there and do it, because like I said, it is worth it. But nonetheless, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.